Among the hustle and bustle, in a sleek modern apartment in the heart of Gangnam, Jennie, the South Korean singer, rapper, and global fashion icon, sat cross-legged on her plush couch. Her latest solo track, Like Jennie, had just been released, and the internet was ablaze with excitement. Fans were raving about the song's infectious beat, empowering lyrics, and Jennie's signature charisma. But despite the overwhelming success, Jennie felt a strange emptiness. The life of a superstar was glamorous, but it was also isolating. As she scrolled through the comments on her phone, a soft whimper broke the silence. Jennie looked up to see her golden retriever Leo padding into the room. His fluffy tail wagged slowly, and his big brown eyes were filled with concern. Leo had been her constant companion for years, a gift from her mother during a particularly tough time in her career. He wasn't just a pet, he was her confidant, her comfort, and her biggest fan. "Hey Leo," Jennie said softly, patting the space beside her on the couch. Leo trotted over and hopped up, resting his head on her lap. She scratched behind his ears, feeling the tension in her shoulders ease. "You always know when I need you, don't you?" Leo let out a contented sigh, as if to say, "Of course I do." Jennie smiled, her fingers absent-mindedly playing with Leo's soft fur. "You know, Leo, sometimes I wonder if anyone really understands me. They see Jennie the idol, Jennie the fashion icon, but they don't see me. Does that make sense?" Leo tilted his head, his eyes locking onto hers with an intensity that made Jennie laugh. "Okay, maybe I'm being dramatic, but still, it's nice to have someone who gets it. Someone who doesn't care about the fame or the numbers. Someone who just loves me for me." Leo responded by licking her hand, his tail thumping against the couch. Jennie chuckled, leaning down to kiss the top of his head. "You're the best, Leo. I don't know what I'd do without you." The next morning, Jennie woke up to the sound of her alarm blaring. She groaned, reaching out to silence it, only to find Leo sprawled across her legs, snoring softly. She laughed, gently nudging him awake. "Come on, lazybones. We've got a big day today." Today was the music video shoot for Like Jennie, and Jennie was both excited and nervous. The concept was bold and personal, reflecting her journey as an artist and the pressures of fame. But more than that, it was a celebration of self-love and authenticity, something Jennie had been striving to embrace in her own life. As she got ready, Leo followed her around the apartment, his tail wagging excitedly. He seemed to sense that something important was happening. Jennie paused mid-makeup to give him a quick belly rub. "Don't worry, buddy. You're coming with me today. You're part of this too." Leo barked in approval, his tail wagging even faster. The music video set was a whirlwind of activity. Cameras, lights, and crew members filled the space, all working together to bring Jennie's vision to life. Jennie herself was in her element, moving effortlessly between takes, her confidence and charisma shining through. But amidst the chaos, Leo was a calming presence. He sat patiently by the sidelines, watching Jennie with unwavering loyalty. During a break, Jennie knelt beside Leo, feeding him a treat. "You're being such a good boy today," she cooed, scratching under his chin. "I think the crew loves you more than me." One of the crew members overheard and laughed. "It's hard not to love him, Jennie. He's got such a great vibe." Jennie smiled, her heart swelling with pride. "He really does, doesn't he?" As the shoot continued, Jennie found herself drawing inspiration from Leo. His unconditional love and quiet strength reminded her of the message she wanted to convey in Like Jennie. That true confidence comes from within, from embracing who you are and finding joy in the simple things. The music video was a hit. Fans loved the bold visuals, the empowering lyrics, and the subtle nods to Jennie's personal journey. But what really captured their hearts was the brief scene featuring Leo. In the video, Jennie is seen walking through a bustling city, surrounded by flashing cameras and adoring fans. But as the scene shifts, she's back in her apartment, curled up on the couch with Leo by her side. The contrast between the glamorous world of fame and the quiet comfort of home resonated deeply with viewers. Social media exploded with comments about the scene. "Leo is the real star of the video," one fan tweeted. "Jennie and Leo's bond is everything," another wrote. "This is the most relatable thing I've ever seen," a third added. Jennie couldn't help but smile as she read through the comments. She had always been open about her love for Leo, but she hadn't expected such a strong reaction. It was a reminder that, no matter how big her fame grew, the things that mattered most were the simple, genuine connections in life. A few weeks later, Jennie and Leo were back at her apartment, enjoying a rare day off. The success of Like Jennie had kept her busy, but she made sure to carve out time for her furry best friend. They were curled up on the couch, watching a movie, when Jennie's phone buzzed. It was a text from her manager. "Jennie, check this out." Attached was a link to a fan-made video. Curious, Jennie clicked on it. The video was a montage of clips featuring Jennie and Leo, from their early days together to behind-the-scenes moments from the Like Jennie shoot. The video was set to the song's chorus, and the caption read, "Jennie and Leo, a love story." Jennie's eyes welled up as she watched. The video was a beautiful tribute to their bond, and it was clear that the fan had put a lot of thought and care into it. She showed it to Leo, who wagged his tail as if he understood. "Look, Leo," Jennie said, her voice thick with emotion. "They love you just as much as I do." Leo responded by nuzzling her hand, his way of saying, "I love you too." As the weeks turned into months, Jennie found herself reflecting more and more on the lessons Leo had taught her. His unwavering loyalty, his ability to live in the moment, and his boundless love were a constant source of inspiration. She began to incorporate those values into her music and her public persona, sharing more of her authentic self with her fans. One day, during an interview, a reporter asked Jennie about the inspiration behind Like Jennie. She smiled, thinking of Leo. "The song is about embracing who you are, flaws and all," she said. "It's about finding strength in your own story and not being afraid to show the world your true self. And a lot of that inspiration came from my dog Leo. He's my rock, my biggest supporter, and my reminder that the best things in life are the ones that love you unconditionally." The interviewer smiled. "That's beautiful, Jennie. It's clear that Leo means a lot to you." Jennie nodded, her eyes shining. "He does. He's not just my dog, he's my family. And I think that's something a lot of people can relate to. We all have that one person, or in my case, one furry friend, who reminds us of what really matters." As the interview aired, fans around the world were touched by Jennie's words. Social media was flooded with posts about the bond between Jennie and Leo, with many fans sharing stories of their own pets and the lessons they had learned from them. The hashtag Like Jennie and Leo began trending, becoming a symbol of love, loyalty, and authenticity. Jennie couldn't have been happier. Through her music and her relationship with Leo, she had found a way to connect with her fans on a deeper level. And in doing so, she had discovered a new sense of purpose, one that went beyond fame and success. One evening, as Jennie and Leo sat on the balcony of her apartment, watching the city lights twinkle below, Jennie felt a profound sense of gratitude. She looked at Leo, who was dozing peacefully at her feet, and smiled. "You know, Leo," she said softly, "I think we make a pretty good team." Leo opened one eye, as if to say, "Of course we do." Jennie laughed, leaning down to kiss the top of his head. "Thanks for always being there for me, buddy. I don't know what I'd do without you." And as the stars shimmered above, Jennie knew that no matter where life took her, she would always have Leo by her side, a constant reminder of the power of love, loyalty, and staying true to yourself.